Good evening, guys. We're just wrapping some things up on a busy day today. We had a bunch of rain in the middle of the day, so we had a little break. But we are checking on the egg-laying chickens. Just want to make sure they have everything they need for this evening. We're getting ready to move them. We talked about this last video. Getting ready to move them from this spot. They've been down here for quite a bit, and we are going to move them back up to the orchard. But as always, we want to make that move as easy as possible, which means moving their housing up a spot. Now, we already moved these this morning when we let them out, but I want to move it again because I want to get it closer to where it needs to go. So in a day or two, when we pick up all the fences and move the whole setup, we won't have as far to go. I love coming out in the evenings when the sun is down behind the trees. The chickens seem to be their most active besides when we first let them out of the coop. Just grazing for any bugs they can find, picking anything out of the ground. It's just an enjoyable time to be outside, enjoying the animals, doing what they love to do. 4.5-week-old Cornish are heading up the field on fresh grass up to the front of the pasture. But the best part about that is this chicken tractor right here that is empty. The last 26 Cornish cross of our 8th batch of chickens is moved up here for the processing area. Tomorrow morning we'll be out bright and early getting those last 26 of that 8th batch. 800 chickens we will have completed tomorrow morning, and that is a fantastic feeling. Batch number 9 we just showed you out in the field. Batch number 10, just over a week old. Check and see what they need before we shut them up. Looks like water is good, feed is good, and they are done for the day. So let's get them shut up here. Turn the lights off. Shut up the doors. They will be coming out in about 2 weeks. No, not even 2 weeks, a week. And then in a week from the day of this video is our 11th batch of Cornish, the last one for the year, and we are excited about that. Down here at the meat pen, how you doing? How are you doing? Enjoying that watermelon today? Meat Pig's got some watermelon today. You can see this was all flooded this afternoon. It's starting to soak in. They got quite a nice little rain. Did it cool you down a little? Go ahead and, you guys got to get out of the way. You got to get out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and top off their water tonight. We always get the comments how their water is dirty. Well, you can fill it up 1,000,000 times, and one dirty pig snout makes the water look dirty. But they do get clean, fresh water, I promise. One dirty pig snout or one dirty pig hoof makes the water dirty. We've tried using the pig nipples, but we haven't had much luck with them. And as much as we're moving them, every time we move the pigs, we'd have to bring out the tractor with a 50-gallon drum with the pig nipples and move them. So we just constantly refill the waters, and it does well for us. Is that okay? You guys doing good? Who had the dirty snout? Was that you? Was that your dirty snout in there? Look at those hairy pig noses. We talked about clearing this pasture here. We've started knocking down these lower branches on the pine trees. Uncle Ken is here helping out. We're dragging them over here where we're gonna burn them. With Uncle Ken being here this week, if you guys have followed the channel long, he comes down often and helps out, and we do enjoy having him here and having him help us and just messing around on the farm. And one of his goals was to get down in the pond this week. If you guys have followed along, we've drained the pond, and we are working on trying to clean it out ourselves. Well, I was at a market Sunday afternoon and he sent me this picture. What a gem. Well, he got the tractor buried, but we got it out. Well guys, I talked last video. Uncle Ken was gonna be here. Jamie and I were at market today and he decided to try and get in here and dig out the pond a little bit. Well, it's a little bit muddy. So we're gonna try and pull it out right now. Who knows, our dream of digging this pond out ourselves with equipment that probably isn't meant to dig out a pond may never happen, but we're gonna go ahead and try and pull this tractor out really quick. The plan was to save some money, take our time and get it out, clean out the pond a little bit at a time. We're almost to the point where we think it's not gonna be possible just with the loader on the tractor. We haven't given up yet. I've called a few people and we're gonna get some quotes on cleaning out the pond and maybe making it a little bit bigger. Depending on what those quotes are, is whether we'll continue to try to keep doing it ourselves or maybe have someone come in that knows what they're doing and have them do it. But what fun is that? We'll see. Young pullets have really started picking up egg production. We're getting over 2 dozen eggs a day. The eggs are still smaller. They're starting to get some size, but the amazing thing the other day, Jamie and Isaiah were making muffins. She sent me this picture of an egg with a triple yolk. Now I've seen plenty of double yolk eggs, but I have never seen a triple yolk egg. What about you guys? Did you lay that? What about you? Who laid the triple yolker? That's pretty amazing. As we walk around in the evenings, this is typically what we see, either grazing or just laying there. How are you doing, Smitten? Been getting a lot of questions about these. I don't know if there's a lot of new people on the channel, but I guess before I got into the pigs, I had no clue what these were. These are called wattles on cooney pigs. They're wattles that hang from their chin. It's just a piece of flesh. There's no real point to them. Some pigs have wattles, some pigs don't. What are you looking at, Ryder? Back there, we've got the older pigs laying. We've got the younger pigs kind of were grazing until I come into the pen and they think there's a treat. Well, the treat was gonna be some belly rubs, not any food. But normally when we come in here, we've got to walk in a circle to let them figure out we don't have a feed bucket, or else you're gonna get your feet mauled by about 29 little piglets. What are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Let the mauling begin. Normally if you have laces, you can guarantee that your shoe is gonna be untied. I think I told you guys last video, all the pigs head into the barn in the evenings and during the rain, but the piglets are doing good. We're thinking about rotating these guys around this barn. We've got Tuck and Josie on the other side, but they can go on the other 2 sides there, and the piglets can have this big old pasture here. We talked with 29 piglets, that's a lot of manure, so they will not be able to stay in a pasture as long as we normally keep the pigs in a pasture. 2 pigs compared to 29 pigs, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out there's gonna be a lot more manure laid on the ground, and you need to get them moved a lot more often. Got some dirt in your eyelash. You want me to get that? There we go. Well, you guys aren't mauling me too bad tonight. You must realize that I really don't have a bucket. One nice thing of our farm is this tree line right here, because as the sun goes down, the shade moves across the farm. As you can see, we don't have trees in our pastures here, so we don't have shade during the day except for the shade cloths. But the one bad thing is we miss a lot of the beautiful sunsets we don't get to see them. So it looks like a good one so far. Let's head up the tower and see if we can catch a nice sunset. First platform up. It's looking good. And a little bit of a sneak peek, second platform. All right, you can see the line on the trees. I can't turn all the way around and give it away. Let's get to the top. Well, that is a heck of a view. It's a shame that we miss that most nights because we can't obviously see it from the ground behind those trees, but that is beautiful. So a lot of people have asked us, what is this silo? What is this on our farm? This is a water tower. County used to own it. They no longer used it. They had an easement on our property, and we purchased it. It's a little tiring climbing up it, but it is definitely fun. Isaiah did a video on it the other day. It's 94 steps to get to the top, and it is definitely worth the view. So the view isn't as pretty this way, but down there you can see where the sows are. The meat pigs are right down in those trees. Give you a quick tour while we're up here. Down in the front, there's our egg layers, meat chickens in the front. Garden is right here. And then where we just were, all those tiny little piglets, if you can see them. They look like ants down there. Ryder, Henry's in the barn, young chickens, Delilah and Leonard are on the other side. And then we've got Phil all the way back by the, hopefully, soon to be pond. Well, we made it down. I'm sure the view is not as beautiful on camera as it is in person. And if nothing else, it was a good workout. So gotta try and stay in shape wherever we can. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to take you around, show you a few things we got going on, how we prep for the next day. A lot of the stuff on the farm is just rinse and repeat. We do pretty much the same thing every day, whether it's move pigs, feed pigs, chickens, collect eggs, go to market, come back home. It can get monotonous at times, but it's the lifestyle we've chosen and it's what we love to do. So just wanted to take you around in the evening as it cooled down. The animals can relax a little bit more. Here's our little pigs again, kind of spread out now, not in the pen. Let's see if we go in, if I turn into a magnet. I can already hear them. But anyway, guys, we appreciate you following along. As always, tomorrow we process, next day we have markets, and we continue to do the same things. Although the year is winding down, processing is almost done. 300 birds left, that's not that bad. So we're excited and looking forward to that. During the winter, it changes from meat chickens. We focus mainly on pigs, and we prep for next year. We've already got plans to get our orders in for the next chicken season, and I don't look forward to that this time of year, but after we sit for a while during the winter, and it gets me motivated to get back out there and doing markets and raising chickens and eating good. That's the main thing. So appreciate you guys following along as always. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you with these pigs on the next video. What are you doing, floppy ears? Huh? Doing a little grazing tonight? Yeah? Finding the good stuff? So you got that mud on your nose.